Well, no,
Moonwalking shepherd.
but it fucking pistol arrow. I need that. No, it's that it depends on how you view it, isn't it? It's not that simple for them, but you can not get in the way of what they're trying to build and just act like everything's happened, because then you're not really interested with anything anyway, and nothing's going to change because you want it to. So there's no point in acting like your decision makes an impact, or even if my decision did make an impact, it's very selfish to make that decision make an impact on their life.
That is also true.
So in a weird way, it's just kind of like me just acting like nothing's changed is probably the best thing to happen for everyone, because it's respecting their decisions and what's going on. But I literally wait until, what is it, June?
No problem so far.
Then act appropriately.
I really do hope you're worse.
Consoling or just non-existent faff. Either way, it just happened and just ignore it. But there's no reason to dwell on it, especially for me.
Do you have the target?
But yeah, if come hell or high water, they were wonderful to me, and I would ride to Derby in the summer on my bike with booze in my bag to share with everybody.
But like I said, just on a final note, you know what I think, and that's not going to change.
No.
But there's no point, if anything happened one way or the other, there's no point in bitching or moaning about it, because it's not my life.
No.
So it doesn't matter. It just is what it is, and
No sign of trouble.
wait until something else changes before you put your input on it.
Exactly.
I've already put my input on it, so it doesn't matter what happens next. They can choose what they want with everyone else's input. When someone asks you for advice, you can give them all the advice you want. It doesn't mean they're going to take it. And when people get upset that they don't understand the point of a fucking advice, do they?
You're describing my previous breakup. But yeah. Yeah.
And you're just being a selfish piece of shit if you really are upset that they haven't followed your advice. Oh, where the fuck are
Stay
they?
close, Shepard.
There they are.
I'm following.
I mean, I'm not going to say I genuinely am self-serving. If I think it's not in my best interest, I will fight it. But there's some things that just genuinely doesn't concern me, regardless of what it is. And I will say that without reserve. My life is all that I have. I will make sure it is. I try to make it the best that I can. I'll never not make it that. I'm not going to lie. That's just how I'm going to act. If there's something that genuinely will devastate me in any way, I'm going to try my utmost to stop it from happening. But when it's nothing to do with me, I'm not going to interfere in any way. There's no reason to. That's just who I am. I'm not lying. That's just what it is.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group as bodyguard.
I'm not a good person. I just am.
Hey, who are you?
I don't think I'm an awful person,
I'm with Citadel Health and
but
Safety.
I wouldn't say I'm a fucking
Report
saint.
storage areas around here.
I don't think
Can't be
there's such a thing.
serious. How did you get in here?
I think some people think they are such a thing.
Oh yeah, that's the terrible thing about it.
I think if you could admit that you are somewhat self-serving,
Thanks.
you can do good by it. Like me saying right now that I'm not interfering because it's nothing to do with me, regardless of how self-serving of an individual I am, because I genuinely would rather make myself happy, because that's what I can experience. I don't think that's a bad thing, as long as I'm not actively making someone else miserable. On purpose. I think you can only do what you can do to make yourself happy, but if your joy makes someone else... If you destroy someone else's existence, you are a bad person.
Vane,
But just by being self-serving,
the lead's apartment.
if you are not actively trying to destroy someone else's happiness, that doesn't make you a bad person. And I think trying to be a self-righteous prick who tries to make everyone else happy as happy can be isn't helping anyone. Because you are actively trying to make someone else's life better without their input.
Call me.
Yeah.
And that's just what I...
You're forcing your own agenda.
That's just what I think.
Show up. Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
And it's not a clever, it's not a well thought out piece of philosophy. It's just what I think and how I do.
Coming with me.
And I think acting like everyone else's problems are yours is an injustice to their problems being their own.
Need your help.
Nearly missed that.
Talib, get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
But again, we get back to the point. It's to do with your upbringing and who you are. Doesn't matter what anyone else says. You are what you are, and if you're a piece of shit, there's nothing else to be done about it.
Call yet.
And if you're not, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. You're not a piece of shit just because someone else says you are.
So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace.
Just be happy and drink more Bulmers. Because if you don't drink Bulmers, you're a Satanist.
Angry because
And you deserve to go to hell.
died.
You weren't there when she was alive.
Yours sincerely, the Catholic Church.
Wait, whoa, what?
Got to end it on a high note, Alex. Jesus Christ.
If that's a high note, what the fuck is a low note?
We're all going to die and no one's going to give a shit.
I went to find them.
If anything, I look at that as a realistic proposition.
Okay, we're all going to die and no one's going to give a shit.
Well, some people might give a shit,
But not for long.
couple of 100 years,
Ow!
your name might mean something. After that,
Do you really think your name's going to mean much? Fair enough if you think it is, but I genuinely don't think my existence is going to mean much to anyone else but me.
You're the
And the people that are going to die before me.
to it.
my
I think anyone that dies after me is going to long get over my death before they die.
Boys,
I am named after my great granddad.
give them a room.
My great granddad was called Aleki, and I'm called Alex in his honour.
I'm not going to say anything, but I love the name Aleki. That's
Yeah.
fucking glorious.
Yeah,
To get back to the precinct.
I'm called Alex in his honour. So yes, that is going to live on until the day I die. That little piece of knowledge.
Wait, is that your granddad?
My great granddad.
But did you know him?
No,
It's not going to mean much to you, just because it's the
he
name.
knew me.
Yeah, okay.
He held me
Yeah, I know.
as a baby.
But it's the thing where I was, what was I? Was I fucking 3? I can't remember. When my great grandmother died. I have no idea what that woman is. That woman is not going to play a part in my memory whatsoever. Regardless, I was at her funeral and I comforted my great granddad. She did not affect me whatsoever because I have no memory of it. But again, that's just like the me affecting all. You get to the point, no matter when you die,
It's been through.
unless you have made a great contribution to the world, you're not going to last a couple of more than like 2 or 3 generations down your line.
Like someone was cleaning him.
And you acting like you think you should
Suspect.
doesn't help anyone.
Of course not. It only upsets your closer relatives.
10 years is a long time.
But
Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
you'd like to think you're doing something positive.
Yes, that's absolutely fine. That's what I don't have a problem with.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can say about that.
And if nothing else, my dad, my granddad, my great granddad, all they instilled in me was just a little bit of pride in the field. The field name, like you're one of us.
You'll keep talking, see what happens.
Part of the crew. Part of it.
Yeah. You're one of us. We
I don't have that.
We all love you. We're all invested in you.
Do you want to know something that
We hope you succeed.
I don't mind this because none of my family are going to watch this.
Give them community
But
service.
Community.
it's weird that I don't feel much
Jerry would agree to that.
serious tie to anyone past my
This
mother.
would need to stay out of the judicial.
Like, even my aunt, I kind of go in and out of feeling seriously close to. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Interesting.
you can say that pretty much all your family you feel serious ties to, don't you?
Mother, father, brother.
That's still a fair amount of family. I have one that I feel constant ties to, and even that wavers a serious amount sometimes. And it's for entirely selfish reasons, but it happens, and I'm not going to pretend it doesn't because that's just lying to yourself. And even then, I don't think it's anything to do with anything. I think it's just personality clash.
I had to
Because
move
I'm a
out.
piece of shit.
I had to move out for this relationship with my family to improve. So
See, I think that's going to happen to me, but I think I'm just so... Again, it's just... If nothing, I'm going to have to wait until I start getting paid more, until that's a viable option to me, because obviously how my work works, because I'm going to have to get a house, aren't I?
I'm very lucky with my situation.
I know, you've been pretty solid with everything that's happened to you.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm fully aware. Like I saw an opportunity to move out of my parents' house and live on site locally. I fucking dived on it.
Commander, you've received
And I have no intention. I've currently got the best room in the bungalow, and I have no intention of leaving any.
I'm not upset with my situation. Did you not happen? This is a weird thing.
You do realise If you wanted to move out at this stage, I could get you a position at Hartington almost.
I have work.
I know, but if
I have my job
to,
that I really enjoy.
If you wanted to leave, if your priority was to leave, I could get you out at this stage.
I mean, it's that annoying thing where I want to leave. I want to leave my house, but as I know that as soon as October finishes and I finish my apprenticeship, I'm earning more and it's possible, and I could move out by say, if I really really wanted to, by then next year, like 2018.
Yeah.
I'm fine with living with the occasional disappointment for the next half a year.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a terrible thing.
Where would you think of going?
I'd just find a place in or on the outskirts of Derby.
Keep me posted on that, because there may come a time in the not too distant future
I would call upon you.
where I don't.
When? I don't know. Sorry, carry on.
When I don't want to live in digs with randomers, and if we were to go like half and half on a nicer place.
No wait, nuke. We got the nuke.
With a solid wage, I'd do that. Just an idea.
Well, like I say, I'm not going to start looking until the earliest would be October when I actually start looking at it, and even then it's probably more November when I get my first paycheck after I finished it. Assuming that everything goes well and I've got a position at the end, because it all depends on what's happening. Now, we're finished. Do you want to carry on or are we going to stop? I don't mind. Do you want to stop?
It's up to you.
I'm enjoying playing it, but I'm trying to think. I'm kind of out of topics. The only what we've got left is Zaid. Oh, we've got Zaid, Miranda, and to be fair, I think in another we've done 4.5 hours. I think in another 4.5 hours we could get onto the DLC shit, which is its own separate shit. Next time on fucking retards don't play a game right.